Yo, Bibia, Ahama, Wakwaba, and the Cstv News at 24. As some Rena soon, semi treble, or my moon, or my hodos, and I had the bedimo say Cassian and Seminole, Yansha de Bedimo Accottning, 24 the Abetu, it just say, NPP, Amano Kono, were you opinion? On show opinion, only Cassa, a face soon you. Minister Edin Samabetu, a jaw which would say, I was say, or born a homoding, and I saw or born a homode pass any bay mubnu, and so it's me in your ejuma aye dachi, winning Samahodwa, over say a work cassie, a good dear a good dear moon our face, so any dear moon sense so, a kahubia yede, a barber swimming, near me the opinion, live me the air soon, midi and a mame ama bafua, my enda young sima embra. Yada says, Cassie, Beba, walk with my abuaphobia, and I saw yesterday Sarah's Dream Jewelries. I'm sell block machinery and block manufacturing. Remember, Austrian agency, KS Female School Limited, Slay Sweet Tom Brown, Nap Apartment Hotel, and I feel so Crystal Direct Pet Shop, or more anatches or more boy, Chidoma. In the way, they can say, Eba so moon. Miss Waba Japan, meeting any mammy, ama bafua, oko a Facebook na CSTV GH, and so do YouTube wa subscribe FRMI say send a baby debate to Bosono when you answer one sa ebeka ABA. Afe in Semno Yanjin Tremu. Chief of Staff Julius Deborah is about to do which will say, Osha, I think Penny Edunu Asia, a World Cup, a Bebaso, a war a year US, my moon, or say what they are to pay the full aid. We say, what about Hobody Pa, send a Bayer a World Cup, a bit to me, a year crab.
Not necessarily only looking at football. What are some of the things that we can associate with our presence there to let people beware that in our country we also have the opportunity to, as an investment destination for potential investors to take advantage of. And the president has so much trust in you and believes strongly that if you work together, we should be able to make Ghana proud, extremely proud. Without singling anybody out, I am very happy to see that the maestro himself has offered to serve on this committee. It tells you something that we are not only trying to operate in abstract. At least, if for nothing at all, he's played on the international platform. He has the experience to share with us how best we can, be able to present our country on the international stage. Kurt, you and your team, we know you also very progressive, and that whatever we all need to do to make Ghana proud again, please let's do our possible best to make sure that we do.
Enuti abejo kwache say ya power Kofi Adams also for arches or share a good year more and sem afeso also for washer man on and sem Samuel Okujato a blackwa and afeso a ket okroku or no a GFA president or also a kahubie opening and I say chief of staff Julius Deborah Ede Atu name say one share a 2026 World Cup na ebe koso ewo USA by no munu or say wa share fansa and I say Ghana for so pese wo call eko share when so ade no I was say wotimi eboa na visa omonsa etimi ekabi.
Of course, visa facilitation is also very important. Just last Saturday I was privileged to attend a program with the Chargé d'Affaires of the American Embassy at the Ghana American Chamber of Commerce. And then he said they are going to ensure that as many Ghanaians as possible are able to attend to lend support to our national team. And I thought it was a good statement that we need to follow up, and we expect your committee to make time and follow up with the appropriate officials at the American Embassy to make sure that Ghanaians are given the opportunity to go and cheer up their team.
Na afe so mayankwa adisia mo nsem so kakra na special needs schools wo omega na hanin say no ade so feeding grant no impendefo de ababetu edwa se aban betre emu ahye se ne be ya adisiafo enso eni ebeje na osofo hwe ya adisia nsem so hari na idrisu ade se matudwa wo trebu se ohwe fee no na 7 series kaneno na 7 series na mom no omude ebe abeko enim se ne be ya wobeji 50 cities na aboa ama feeding no so etimi akoneni.
Tertiary education for all persons with disability. And the third, if the amendment succeeds, free education for all learners with special needs, but to be funded by the GET Fund. So in my consecutive estimate, I'm thinking that you require 65 million Ghana cedis in a year to 100 million Ghana cedis in a year. So if GET Fund has a budgetary allocation of 9 billion Ghana cedis, it should be possible for GET Fund every other year to make 100 million available to support learners with special needs. That, in addition to feeding, must also take care of assistive learning devices.
Na donkuma wo mrashe bejafie obekai se nanu ada yodebetu menim se Matthew Nyindam ono pandai mrashe bejeni na Tamale High Court eden sema babetu edwa wo chemu se wafipinu ni eduonu anan abato so pandai abato empesuaso no nyama antimi antoto na akwa ne sade ntino wode nefua eduasa si wo se ne be ya obesan akwakoye rewind ebio na eno anachese don kuma ba no deni Alexander Kwame na afenyo marking ede atu eja wo chewu se Tamale High Court decision na se jinase omwisi no nya de se wo pene eso na wode atu pandai manfo enimi se imprempren de Matthew Nyindam anachese ono mrashe bejeni de ma adehia wo sa abato empeso aneso.
The judiciary must know that their actions and inactions to serve the interests of whoever their paymaster is has the tendency of destroying our peaceful republic. We will not mince words. They can conspire to call us one by one for a so-called contempt of courts. We are criticizing their shameful conduct. We are not afraid. We are ready to be in Nsawam for their so-called contempt. The world will see their disgraceful conduct. We will not sit aloof and allow them to undermine the very rule of law that they are supposed to protect. How can a judge who calls himself a judge sit in court and misconduct himself in such a manner and expect the country to be quiet? Now here is where the matter becomes even more extraordinary. This order, an order with massive political, legal and democratic consequences, was pronounced without the court's full judgments, as I've stated supra. There were no written reasons, no factual findings, no legal analysis, just a naked directive issued into the public domain, and the whole constituency is now being told that there must be a rerun. I am a practicing lawyer of experience at the bar. I understand that courts occasionally deliver rulings with reasons to follow, but such a practice is the exception, not the rule. And it is never acceptable approach when the stakes are this high.
Na afe so ora atachia ede nsema tudwa wo trebu se MPP manfo anase womba no wonhwe nim se obetimi ato aba ede ama obi a chese wonim de pass e ba se wonko UN enko kasa obetimi akasa enye se obi a ye be voti anase be to aba ede ama na obekwa akogina simpie ni apaso obetuto apa so.
Papa bi aka misisi a na ne mokoto chacha na ye di papa ekosi United Nations samu United Nations a o awurade mbere mu ne wiase ye ya na ade no samba biemu a obete motherfucker Ghana for obete motherfucker Ghana for obete awurade yakopɔ mampani na oka motherfucker ana what is that ba mu ya waka motherfucker da. Oh, ready. Mr. Remo, yan to chacha.
Na Youth Development Minister George Opare Ado so they serve to ja wo trebu say get abai eye na femu de bia se no be obeboa na imebunu so etimi enya ejuma aye o se sa ejumedie no ehye ejuma wura program achese aban apa ho entuma na be ehwe eye na wotwe anase ohwe afia ye ba be simu no enyuma be koso ama chese imebunu so etimi anye ejuma pan eye.
As part of His Excellency's pledge to create a conducive environment, we are hoping and we are negotiating to have a certain platform, a program, where we have a one-stop shop for young entrepreneurs who can go in, register your business, get your SNITs, get your tax clearances, all the challenges that makes you struggle to register your businesses. We are hoping to be able to break those bottlenecks and make it very smooth for you. Our prayer is that a lot of you will become champions and captains of industries in a short period. But it all depends on you. It all depends on you. We will do what we have to do. But two things that makes business thrive: dedication and discipline. And most often, a lot of us are failed, not because we did not have the drive, just because we lack the discipline and courage to carry on.
Na asoya wo hwe ya pomode ensem so in there omode antu edwa say ya dey say omode hwehwe mapa ba begu akwe we say ne be ombe yiso ana say omode AI ebetimi aboa na akode yare chronic diseases be to say kidney cancer ana fe so cardiovascular illness so ebetimi aboa na asasa yare no wo man.
Leveraging digital technologies, including AI, to address challenges that we face. The first one is the rising operational complexity within the health sector. The way the population accesses health care and the way healthcare is being delivered now is all changing massively, rapidly, and the ministry is leveraging technology, digital health, to see how that can be used to manage the increasing patient volumes and then also handle the large increasing number of chronic diseases that we see in our country, how we manage them, and how we also deliver specialized services to citizens. And here we are looking at how we can leverage technology infrastructure to do that.
Afe my engineer say we so na ya home so ye ba edwedi ebo se beba wa akwe.
Jewelry, a story of love, elegance, and timeless beauty. At Sarah's Dream Jewelry, we bring you exquisite craftsmanship, stunning designs, and pieces that celebrate your moment. From engagement to anniversaries, birthdays to just because surprises, we help you make memories that shine forever. Discover timeless classics, modern elegance, and breathtaking collections. All our prices that sparkle. Looking for something unique? Our expert artisans craft personalized jewelry made just for you. Let's make your moment unforgettable. Sarah's Dream Jewelry, where elegance meets you.
The manager of Crystal Jurek Pet Shop. Here, we have varieties of pet foods and accessories. When it comes to dog foods and cat foods, we have everything. We have the 25 kg pellets, the 20 kgs, the 10 kgs. We have Happy Home, High Performance, Dog Chew, Jack Pet Food, GC Puppy and Adults, High Retrieval, Happy Canine. When it comes to the leashes or the collars, we have everything, whether small, medium or large. We have their supplements, their vitamins, fish oils, medicated soaps, and their tablets. We also have the flea and tick sprays, their refreshers. And when it comes to their bowls, we have different types of bowls. Stainless or plastic bowls, medium, large. We have their traveling bags, their bathing tubs, their towels, and all their chains as well. We also do breeding of dogs and cats. Whether you are looking for poodles, puppies, any mixed breed, we have them. Foreign cats too are available. When it comes to their treats, we have the big bones, we have their biscuits, we have their snacks, we have our locations. One is located at East Legon American House, adjacent KB Clay, near Intifo Avenue Street. We also have a branch at Blue Lagoon, Sacramento, opposite the Ghana Poultry Farmers Association, General Anchor Street. You can contact us on 0243 03 2066 or 020 473 8175. At Crystal Jewelry, we will always want your pet to smile.
Mayazamo bibia akwa babioda so ehwe ewia pretubre kase Cstv esonidu so eye edwediemu ensen se mekase de Ghana Enterprise Agency mpenifo de chema pa egu akwewi se de beya ebetimi aboa inwuma nkuma adantem na afenso akese se ne beya omudwedi omudi so betimi edemu na wei anache se United Nations Industrial Development Organization etimi aye de o de laptops be se aha na afenso ka taisi bi be se duasa de ama impedifo se ne beya betimi aboa ma edwedi anase inwuma so etimi ebuso ewo man.
Time in October, we traveled with our mother ministry, the minister and the chief director of MOTI to Yokohama. We went to Japan and I think it was on a TCAD 9. Then together with UNIDO, we met some investors and we had a presentation. It was a panel discussion. And from these deliberations, we also went and met the foreign affairs minister of the Japanese government. And It went on and on. During that time, to President Mahama himself was there. So these we are seeing today are some of the requests and the conversations and the interactions that we had. And from October to today, we are in November and it is manifested. This is going in, as I said, it is not just logistical support, but this is going to build our MSMEs, their strength and the ecosystem, also to boost it in the ecosystem.
Na afei so also for abedi travel share didebo and something na he and so e dey say to dwa wo trebu say ayeye di achese mpenifo e dey abeno e ba beboa pa ama njuma etimi abusu e wo mangam na hanum ma imebunu so anya ejuma aye.
On occasions such as this, we are reminded that development is not a solitary journey, but a collaborative venture and partnership. This donation is a perfect example of smart collaboration and partnership. It aligns seamlessly with our government's agenda to modernize agriculture, promote agro-processing, and build a resilient economy as envisioned in our 24-hour economy policy framework. By strengthening the operational backbone of GEA, our partners are directly investing in the productivity and sustainability of the actors who feed our nation and fuel our exports. In the 21st century, the digital divide is a development divide. You cannot equip our businesses for the future without first equipping the institutions that support them with the technology of the future. So today, we are not just receiving hardware, we are receiving a catalyst for growth. We are receiving tools that will directly enhance the operational capacity of the Ghana Enterprises Agency.
Obi man so se me ka say die eye Guinea Bissau mpelifo ana se wana se me ka say die Guinea Bissau asrafo awo ho inde ade se omache omapenin umaru ache omache no ato ne de fie nene na alfa abatwa so abesin ne anya de so makenkan abano na asrafo echiremu a ade se abato nsensuaso no watwentwen so kakra na ndei borders ahodo anase border no omo atum afesu no omo de tabo so ato ekro ni so achese obi enkoma obi emma achese ndei nema eko anase nsema eko so ewo Guinea Bissau ana yede ato idwai mayenjana se we so na ye home so embracia. My exam be a Babioda, so I we are print to break us here, Cstv, so Oko a Facebook now, a Cstv GH, Oko like a share nothing so for a drink train so at so I see a dear me so any mammy ama but for near so a good deal more as said. Ghana Football Association, a GFA president, Keto Kroku, and they said Matuja, which was in 24 at the a year Shayama Pa Ebe Guaquemo, and the Guaquemo, send a bear insurance, so obey me, and my refugees, our war of Ghana, Hanu says, Koba Sabia, when ya and I say, Wayaria, and I say, we did them with me, Abua, na insurance, no, it's me, Abua or Dada asset.
Gather here today in fulfillment of a solemn pledge I made to our referees during the 31st Ordinary Session of Congress held at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence in Pram Pram on the 12th of August 2025. On that special day, I assured you all that your Football Association, under my humble leadership, will take bold but deliberate steps to elevate referee welfare, strengthen officiating standards, and provide the necessary protection and motivation for the men and women who uphold the integrity of our game. I'm sure all of us were either physically at the Congress or you were at the Congress virtually, and therefore you didn't miss any of the words that I used that day. This morning, it gives me great pride to stand before you and to announce the official launch of the GFA insurance policy for our match officials who officiate our games in the Premier League, which is the GPL, the Women's Premier League, and the National Men's Division 1 League. A comprehensive welfare intervention designed to support, protect, and empower our referees across our 3 top domestic competitions. Indeed, it is a big boost for our match officials. After carefully reviewing the operational needs of referees in the Ghana Premier League, the National Division 1 League, and the Women's Premier League, the Executive Committee indeed approved enhanced working conditions that truly reflect the respect and value we place on our match officials. Thank you, my ESCO.
Na mrashe bejeni de madisha wo ekwapem no sami ewuku inde de se wapa agoprama so na se agoprama ewo Presbyterian College of Education no ewo ekwapem insense bi na chese wo de etudwa
ne pe no nya wosusu na nyame adaroma tinye wie pe amefa na se kesema the Presbyterian Church of Ghana and the Presbyterian College of Education and nananom awo kwapemman na support of the Abuama project I fear 3 years ago kakan etini ewie epe. Today we have an opportunity yes so we can say Oba Kwapem North constituency there an astroturf that mofra bitimi dey go was so tinyame ne danase. And we all will say is that we're maintaining a year na nchema adofoni adesho mo Kwapem ha. The project no last year contractor we no say KMA commission na me catch and say about over and so be abeka say my project for electoral advantage nti me catch someone training we about no then contractor by BOC but so show the final stage of this project the sense so we when we say suta eba park ne so ti na anya abotare twen no nsuno ewie no no hu the various angles and nsuno to why retaining walls near there and it was part of contractor and advice. It's not that MP abandoned project and it's been left to rotten. That notwithstanding, we criticizing him. We don't have anything against him. And that is why we won't fire the person back. And then I saw also promptly, and the contractor was already doing his work. but no train baby and no problems be fear ba and then nyame child go post here that's the retainer wall level tin suta e masu bi on not being so good today what our elders dreamt of what the people wish for the Krapim North municipality and constituency can also boast of a modern astroturf, a sitting stand with washrooms, with offices and spectator stands as well for the people here. I pray that
Nadia do so a DJ DMO and some Nagania rapper the crown, a swear there is a what to do what you will sing. In Crawford, I can say a yes, I could dear, and Yadia so Obuama upcoming artists so. Omonium to so TWI ako and kind no anache say what they are to eja say so won be na unhu senia what iti samankofo eka no wonjai.
First of all, I always commend my brother Sarkodie because I mean he's been consistent with this and Obiana ni zeal, Obiana ni energy. In between, some fell off because I feel like maybe they feel they didn't have the ears enough. But he stood the test of time and he's still doing great. You see, but when you see your brother do good, it should be a guide for you. No need to hate, because sometimes when I go other places and I feel like people are talking about I'm like, he's not entitled to. Have you even walked to him? You know, because like with me, how did I jump on the song with him? I went to him, I was like, oh, bro, what's good? Let's be the song, let's make it happen, because you're not together. I was like, yeah, cool, boom, boom, and he made it happen. Someone would like to judge from afar, not even consulting the dude. And again, let me say this on record as well. When you are talking to an artist and the feature is not coming on to the next one.
Anti gospel singer ACP Kofi Saponso de Sama to just say on Tiasie say about a secular artist and I say any a gospel artist omoye in yimu ewom no say ono say about say one a secular artist be enya enyuma oneno ebeye pa.
Yes, if the opportunity comes, I will not hesitate, or if the time comes, I will not hesitate at all. Because all these words that we put together and put rhythm on it to become a music, they are all the languages that we speak, or things that we see, we experience. I don't know why should we even say that we have secular and we have gospel and all that, we have drawn the line. I'm not a judge over anybody. If we even pursue them to be what we pursue them to, if we don't go to them, if you don't get close to them, how do you get them to where you want them to be? If we have a reservation, that's fine. But if it comes to do something that will encourage, especially the youth, and to motivate others, I will do. Because some of these secular songs, you hear the beat and you cannot stand.
Ma yenjina nse we so na yenda ye ho sima ye ba ewie mu sakra ye de beso. Na intention so say ya say aprana ebedwudwa ewo nkran hanu say na fe so kasoa anafe Ashanti region so also aprana no so ebedwudwa ewo ho na indese ne wiate bia no ebeye no emu beye show anafe so mununkun so bekata Saudi Ghana ewiabri na ohwe etifi afemu hon so dia senya tibia no ebeye no mu beye show kakra na ye free ewiabre ekọ nenumre mu so no isuo ebeto na aprana anase isuo beto ewo bia ya chese eben empoano kakra na hye so se ewiem beye nyunu ewo apa region. Ewi ebusiafo ase na kase ye boaboa no nyina no ye de ebesi ewa ha nyumakwo we bi na chese oboso ya se ye de kase ebeso mu Sarah's Dream Jewelries omo wo eye Kaneshi Asafo Ashi Street Amsel Block Machinery and Block Manufacturing Spinters omuni KFC no ana edi enuhwe Rema Ocean Agency nso wɔ Kasoa Amafrom. KS Rafimes Co Limited wɔ Dansoman run about Sweet Tom Brown and so our Kasoa Amafrom Nap Apartment Hotel wɔ Dansoman First Link Crystal Direct Pet Shop East Lagos American House no and I say ebo share me so am je pinin de wie me de kase eso mu me di ene maame ama bafua me da was